Minasan, konnichiwa, Dougal des. Hi, everyone. I hope you're doing well. Actually, if this is your first time joining my channel, thank you so much for being here. Hajimemashite, yoroshiku onegaishimasu. Today, we are going to be talking about the winter solstice, and I'm actually going to lead you through a visualization where you can receive a color message energy reading for how you can prepare for this time of the year, what you can learn to reflect and grow. But let's talk a little bit about the winter solstice. So when seasons change, when cycles of the moon change, all of these things affect our energy. They're opportunities for reflection, they are opportunities for expansion, and they're opportunities to go deep within our consciousness, deep within our soul, to figure out if there's anything that needs fixing, anything that we need to release, or how we can step into this new period of time from an empowered place. Now, if you've watched my videos before, you've heard me talk a lot about the energy or the theme of 2022. It's been an intense journey for many people, and one of the areas of life that seems to be getting a lot of attention is with relationships. I've talked a lot about in this past year that people have seen changes in their relationships. Maybe someone close to you, whether it was a friendship or a romantic relationship, maybe that relationship ended, it came to the end of its cycle. Maybe you met someone new and it was an expansive relationship and it was really lovely and amazing. Well, we seem to be going through cycles connected to soul groups and connected to soul relationships. And that's going to happen again when we get to the winter solstice. Now, for some people, this time will be easy. Maybe you've been prepared for it. Maybe you've been sort of hearing these whispers or seeing some of these signs coming up for you. And for some people, it may be sort of challenging, and that's okay too. But as long as we're prepared for it, we can step into this new energy with some awareness and some growth. We can be prepared for it. Think of it sort of like energy maintenance or energy management. So as we step into the winter solstice, what's going to happen is any challenges or work that needs to be done connected to your soul group relationships is going to be under a microscope. You may find that there's challenges with communication. You may find that people aren't connecting in the way that they used to connect. You may find that people have a temper or explosive sort of reactions or behavior. All of this is normal. All of this is also an opportunity for you to have awareness of what kind of relationships you want. Actually, I'm going to be in Tokyo in November, and I'm going to be doing a workshop on soul group relationships because I've been so moved by this topic in the past year. But the question, and the reason you're watching this video, is how do we prepare for that? We don't want to be caught off guard. We don't want to walk into this new energy blindly. We want to be prepared for it. We want to usher the energy in so that we can maximize our potential. And what we're going to do today is I'm going to lead you through a conscious color visualization, sort of meditation, but I want you to keep your eyes open. And the reason for that is I'm going to share on the screen as I lead you through this some images connected to the colors that I want you to visualize. And I want you to notice which one pulls your attention, which one wakes something up for you, which one feels like it has a message. Now, something to be careful of. Oftentimes when I do meditations with multiple colors, people feel like their brain tries to pick one or two, or which one am I supposed to pick? And don't let your brain trick you out of the process. Once we finish this and I ask you to pick which color really moved you, it's really important to commit to one. When you commit to that one color, I'm then going to define what it means for you at this time of year, what probably is going to happen connected to your relationships, and how you can use that energy as fuel to grow and change and ultimately live your best life, okay? So normally we do meditations with our eyes closed, but today I actually want you to keep your eyes open because you're going to be looking at things on the screen, okay? So let's begin by getting comfortable. Take a deep breath. Shinkoku shite kudasai. Exhale fully out through your mouth. And just feel yourself becoming present and centered and comfortable. If you feel your mind drifting away, always come back to your breath. In through the nose. And exhale fully out through the mouth. And now as you're breathing, I want you to start looking at these images of the radiant color green. As you're breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth, look at these radiant, beautiful photos of all different shades of green. With each breath, as your mind connects to this color, your entire consciousness and being is being filled with this radiant green light. You can even visualize inside your mind beautiful sparkles of green, ribbons of green light swirling around you. As your brain connects to this color and decides if this is the one for you. And now let's take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale fully out through the mouth. And feel as the color begins to change. As now in front of you, we start seeing beautiful representations of the color red. Take a deep breath again. And watch now as all of these beautiful shades of red fill your mind's eye and your physical eye. Once again, you may even begin to visualize red dancing around your aura and your soul. Beautiful ribbons of red light swirling around you. Feel as your consciousness begins to connect with these shades of deep, beautiful red light. Once again, let's take a deep breath in through the nose. And exhale fully out through the mouth. And feel now as we welcome in another color, as you begin to look at shades of radiant blue. As you take a deep, soulful breath, feel as your energy starts to embrace this radiant blue light. As you observe these images of blue, feel your mind, your heart, and your soul connecting with that color. You can begin to visualize sparkles of blue light surrounding you. Radiant ribbons of blue energy swirling around you as you connect with this powerful color. Take a deep breath in through the nose and exhale fully. Now for a moment, I want you to release all three colors and just think of a blank canvas in your mind. One of those colors has a message for you. One of those colors just pulled to you a little bit more than the others. As you take a few moments, I want you to decide which one resonated most for you. Was it green? Was it red? Or was it blue? Okay. So now we want to talk about what message that color has for you. And remember, this is connected to your soul group relationships. It's connected to the change of the seasons and the solstice and what you can prepare for and what you can expect. If you are drawn to the color green, green is all about communication. Green is all about creativity. Chances are, if you selected the color green, there needs to be deeper communication with the relationships in your life. Maybe you found yourself feeling a little bit shy, not knowing how to express yourself. Maybe you found yourself being a little bit cautious, or perhaps there's been some friction with communication with some of your relationships. If you were drawn to green, the great news is it's safe for you to express yourself. It's time for you to express yourself from your core, to be your most authentic self. It's time for you to use loving words and tell people how you feel, and also tell people what you need to feel supported. If you selected the color green, you can expect some pretty exciting changes connect to communication. That may result in feelings of vulnerability. That's okay. That may result in maybe being caught off guard with someone being extra honest than normal, but I can guarantee it will help your relationships thrive, and ultimately you will grow from it. Let's go to our second color. If you selected the color red, this is a time to really start paying attention to the emotional exchange we have with people. Red is about how much energy is going out to the people that we love and spend time with, and also how much energy is coming in. Chances are, if you chose the color red, if that was the energy that you were most drawn to, there's probably too much energy going out from your heart and not enough energy coming in. You may be in some relationships where the pattern is that you do a lot of the listening, you do a lot of the giving, you're working really hard, but you just feel like you're not receiving the same kind of support. If you chose the color red, chances are there's one, maybe two relationships that just aren't serving you right now, and the universe is trying to get your attention. If you chose the color red, the universe recognizes that you're compassionate and you're kind and you try really, really hard, and that's a good thing, but it may be better to invest that kind of energy in relationships that support you and serve you. If you chose the color red, chances are at this period of time, you're going to be working on boundaries. Something needs to change. The reminder of red is it's okay to say no. It's also okay to say that you want something more and invest energy in people that support you. Let's go to our final color. If you selected the color blue, this is a deep, soulful color. Blue tends to represent truth and wisdom, but I also think of it as like the ocean, like the deep, deep ocean. Blue is about introspection. It's about reflection. It's about learning spiritual things to grow and become stronger. If you selected the color blue, chances are right now, the most important relationship is the relationship with self. When someone has a lot of blue in their aura, they're very, very comfortable being alone. It doesn't make them nervous or uncomfortable. If anything, they yearn for it. So if you selected the color blue, now is the time for introspection. You may not feel drawn to socializing. You may not feel drawn to being around people, and that's okay. Think of this period with the energy of blue as almost like relationship hibernation. You're going inside of yourself, you're learning, you're making different choices. Part of your thought is changing. And when you emerge from that hibernation, you will be prepared to connect with truthful people, to connect with your soul group, to connect with people that light you up and inspire you intellectually and emotionally. But at this time, it's a time to disconnect from people, go inside of your own being, and have some peace. Now, you can do this meditation over and over and over again if you need to. Any color can give us a message depending on what we're working on in the moment, the season, the changes, the cycle of the moon, whatever tends to manifest. But this is a great way to prepare for how can I manage my relationships, and ultimately, how can my heart be healthier and happier? I hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know in the comment section what color you chose. And just as a reminder, I will be coming back to Japan this November, and we are so excited. I'm doing a workshop in Kanazawa for the first time, and I can't wait. I'm doing a 2-day workshop in Tokyo, one of which is about soul group relationships, and I have some other exciting things for you as well. So please make sure that you subscribe to our channel, or you can even join my newsletter list at Dougal Fraser Japan. I hope you're having an incredible day. Be well, and we'll talk soon. Mata ne!